Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, where today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects so many of us. Bloating and digestion. Have you ever eaten something you thought was healthy, only to feel uncomfortably bloated afterward? You're not alone. In this video, Bloating and Digestion, Surprising Foods That Cause Discomfort, we'll uncover some unexpected foods that might be causing your bloating issues. We'll explore why these foods can be troublemakers for your tummy and what you can do to manage or avoid the discomfort. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have all the insights you need to tackle bloating head-on. Let's get started. Let me take you back to a day when I had an important presentation at work. I was feeling confident and prepared, but during lunch, I grabbed a seemingly healthy salad with all the good stuff like broccoli, kale, and beans. As I headed back to the office, I started feeling uncomfortable pressure in my stomach. Yep, I was bloated, and it was anything but pleasant, especially with that big presentation looming. The experience taught me that even the healthiest foods can be surprising culprits when it comes to bloating. Foods like broccoli, beans, and even apples, which we often consider staples of a nutritious diet, can cause unexpected discomfort for many people. The broccoli in my salad, for instance, is part of the cruciferous vegetable family, known for being tough to digest because of its high fiber content and certain sugars that can lead to gas. While fiber is essential for digestion, too much can cause bloating in some cases. Have you ever experienced bloating after eating your favorite salad? Let me know in the comments below. Now, let's dive into why these nutritious foods cause bloating. It's all about how our bodies break down certain foods. Broccoli and beans contain complex sugars and fibers that our stomachs struggle to digest. These sugars reach the large intestine, where our gut bacteria take over, fermenting them and producing gas as a byproduct. That's why, after munching on my salad, I felt so uncomfortable. The discomfort can make you feel self-conscious, especially in social situations or at work, where you want to feel your best. And it wasn't just broccoli. During that time, I learned that apples, one of my go-to snacks, also contain a sugar called sorbitol. Sorbitol is a sugar alcohol that some people have trouble absorbing, leading to bloating and gas. Learning this was a game changer for me because it explained why my favorite snacks were sometimes causing issues. I started paying more attention to how I felt after eating certain foods and noticed a pattern emerging. But let's talk about how to manage or avoid bloating while still enjoying these foods. Here's the good news: you don't have to give up these healthy foods entirely to avoid bloating. I've found a few tricks that have helped me manage the bloating without sacrificing my favorite foods. One approach is to gradually introduce high-fiber foods into your diet, allowing your body to adjust slowly. This way, your digestive system gets used to breaking down these foods over time, reducing the likelihood of discomfort. Cooking vegetables like broccoli instead of eating them raw can also help break down tough fibers, making them easier to digest. After learning this, I started steaming my broccoli, and I noticed a significant difference. The steaming process softens the fibers and reduces the chances of them causing bloating. You can also try roasting or sautéing them with herbs and spices for added flavor without the discomfort. I also discovered that soaking beans overnight before cooking them reduces their indigestible sugars, making them gentler on my stomach. This simple step can make a huge difference in how your body handles beans. If you love beans but hate the bloat, give this method a try and see how it works for you. When it comes to apples, simply opting for smaller portions or switching to low sorbitol fruits like berries can make a big difference in how you feel. Berries, such as strawberries and blueberries, are not only delicious but also easier on your digestive system. This way, you can still enjoy a sweet treat without worrying about bloating. Another tip that has worked for me is to eat slowly and chew my food thoroughly. This might sound simple, but it allows your digestive system to work more efficiently and helps prevent bloating. I used to rush through my meals, especially when I was busy, but taking the time to eat mindfully has improved my digestion significantly. Hydration is also key. Drinking plenty of water helps move food through your digestive system and can alleviate bloating. Make sure to stay hydrated throughout the day, especially if you're consuming high-fiber foods. Water can help dissolve some of the indigestible fibers, reducing the chance of bloating. Incorporating probiotics into your diet can also help balance your gut bacteria and reduce bloating. Probiotics are found in fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, as well as in supplements. By improving the balance of good bacteria in your gut, you can improve your digestion and minimize bloating. Another helpful strategy is keeping a food diary to track what you eat and how your body reacts. This can help you identify which foods trigger your bloating and allow you to make more informed choices. Sometimes, it's just a matter of figuring out what works best for your unique digestive system. And remember, managing stress and getting enough rest can also play a big role in how your body handles digestion. Stress and lack of sleep can worsen bloating, so take time to relax and get enough sleep each night. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I put up a new information-packed video. To sum it all up, bloating and digestion issues can often be traced back to surprising foods like broccoli, beans, and apples. Understanding why these foods cause bloating and taking steps to manage it can make a world of difference. Start by introducing high-fiber foods slowly, cook your veggies, and consider portion sizes and alternatives like low-sorbitol fruits. These small changes can help you enjoy your meals without the discomfort of bloating. If you liked this video, then I recommend that you watch this video next. See you in the next one.